It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd...
Let's see. Your next opponent is... Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now. Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for the competition? Come on, let's go say hello!
Welcome, one and all! The round of 16 is about to begin. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and her partner, Aguara, versus Linnea and her partner, Fluffy the Flower King.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since the Neela Paula Cup. I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion too. Let's see who wins this time around. You're even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their refusal to give up that allows them to traverse huge rainforests and deserts, one step at a time. And when they charge full speed, they kick up enough dust to blot out the sky. Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out! Are you sure that's a good idea? A head-on collision between Aguara and a Sumpter beast?
Look at that, right into orbit! Nice work, Fluffy!
Aguara!
even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. And when they charge full speed, send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this.
Contestants, please have your animal companion.
Oh no!
The Traveler and Aguara.
Oh, what a shame. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. This was some bad luck running into you so early in the competition. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilut Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go show him who's boss.
Right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's go see who our next... Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Oh, so we have to find... Something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Should we come up with... Well, Aguara seems to like it.
Are you ready to rumble? After a fierce competition, so joining us to kick this round off, we...
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about! What a tough cookie. All right, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala. Watch out! You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot. No. What a tough cookie. All right, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala. Watch out! You took advantage of Mamala.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winner!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are... Hey, you're strong. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even... I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala.
Wow, that was a new. Anyway, Linnea!
It sure is. Want to take a guess who won?
Judging
Correct! The next one's a pretty...
Oh, we hit perfect.
What the... Celino, technically speaking...
Go for it, Yehoda!
Ignorance really is... Do you think speed'll... How about you run... Reed Miller the 13th! Run that thing ragged, and then go and... Behind you, on the right. Reed! Her reaction time is incredible! She can read... Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. Keep it together, Reed! Jump! He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the chance. Use your wind blades to slow him down. He's too powerful! We've gotta go for a knockout blow! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got! Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close, but the outcome is all that matters.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on. Celino and Hemus are the winners!
Those wings! Wait! Who are you? And why do you... why you have the same... I've been through this moment so many times in my head. Imagining you sharing the same pain I feel. I thought it would bring... my head! Don't go! Wait!
Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did... Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down.
What happened?
She's breathing normally.
Oh, that's...
My pleasure. If she...
Will do. Oh, Linnea.
Good morning, Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she... I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside. Lumi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you. Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants in there. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi, and on the other side, we have...
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, old boss. Even if this is a dream, we're up, Lumi. Let's...
What a spectacular spectacular.
Huh? What's going on? This stream sucks. I've heard that if you try really hard to open your eyes. Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Fine. Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. Almost got scammed. Note to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You're real... Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will... The diary ends here. A deed... A dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! Let me check the chart from there. What's this? It looks like the...
Linnea, you've been real. I've left your lunch.
Coming! Where am I now? I feel so sore and tired. Wait, but I thought I was dreaming. Why do I feel like this? this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. Clearwater jade. And these books. How did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey!
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all over.
What happened? I thought I was on the ship. Is this... But why? It's just a dream, though, right? Come on, get a grip, Linnea. It's not real. None of this is real. It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me down. Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. I can wait for her outside. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. I'm so...
Selena? She's my sister? Mom and Dad? One last time?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. I can't pretend I'm not sad. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, they wouldn't have to endure this horrid feeling of having tears they're unable to shed. After all, remember? When you passed out...
What is she talking about? No. This can...
I understand how you feel. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. Then, when too old for a life of adventure, I'd combine everything I'd learned into an illustrated atlas of nature. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, A long, long time from now, someone will open them and see that there are sections on the formation and evolution of certain creatures and environments that remain blank. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far. This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all. It's all... Oh, Linnea! You're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. You must be starving. Do you want something to eat? What time is it? It's evening. And it's the day after the quarterfinals. We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Celino's arm. Then, you just passed out. Do you have any recollection? So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, things from my future. Even the very end of my life, when I finally had to bid farewell to the world. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real. I don't know how to describe it, but it was terrifying. Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she said a load of cryptic-sounding stuff. She has to know something about what's going on. Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the same thing happens again? Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? Well, there were a few details I left out. I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told my human parents about being a fae, I spent so many sleepless nights tossing and turning. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, Linnea, even if you aren't our child, we still love you. But I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my fae parents. Our family was a lie. And all lies unravel with time. So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted child, I eventually mustered the courage to tell them. I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on my decision. The same applies this time. I have to see Celino. Oh, Linnea. I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait until the next round of the competition. Huh? Aguara, do you know where Celino is? Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right, I think I'm about ready to do this. No use delaying it any longer. Let's go!
Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me? Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me? Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me?
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me?
flagship? What are we doing here? After all that... Is anyone there? You're sure this is the right room? Celino, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Celino!
I'm not here. R2? Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind. I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Who are you to me? Are you my sister? Open the door!
All right. Stop yelling. Come in.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors, so I can't offer you much in the way of comfort. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads?
Visions?
So, it wasn't a
Of course not. Linnea.
The villa? Domovo?
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties. We foretell both.
I've never heard of an augury bird.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the
So it's true then.
Family. Augury birds are born.
Are you talking about Prof?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or but the way it feels to witness your own fate.
I had a goal in life.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate.
Everything I do wonder.
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation after if an augury bird.
So that's what about the child?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. Our parents saved her.
I see. Wow, it all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you have.
I meant exactly what I said. I don't like you.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? Celino?
Oh, good. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you, and Mom and Dad would sneak over to Not Cry to see you sometimes. They talked about you nonstop. Even that human child got more attention than me. I came with them once, to Not Cry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, I was torn apart by jealousy. Did no one ever consider how I felt? Well,
Celino.
All of this led to me I know.
Then why did you hide from me? You really want me?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up and I overheard you. And Speranza talking. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me in that moment. I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you are willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best. You're right.
Hey, Celino. We met that time when Mom and Dad... I suppose our friendship was preordained.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you leave this competition. Or if you the prophecies we see are the meeting points of...
Not that I know the pain of...
I learned to submit. Since the outcome can't be changed, But what about you, Linnea? What's your perspective?
I think I see things differently. How about we continue this conversation?
All right.
I'll be fine. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine.
Back in my day, we'd...
Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night. Traveler, are you awake? Oh, and since we're... Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong, it's fast, too. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find a way to dodge the attacks, then pick the right moment to counterattack. Linnea! Sure am. What are you guys doing here? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since you're here too, how about letting Aguara join Lumi in some friendly sparring? Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Amos is so powerful. Thanks. Fate is such a mistake.
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood. Besides, I'm an advisor, remember?
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your opinion.
All right, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty loud... When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, but fate didn't I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. Training session over! Feels like these two are... All right, I think we're as prepared as we can. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate. Add Astro. Thank you for
I know those...
Huh? Oh, hey, Glory! What's got you in such a good...
Have you heard?
Huh? Don't tell.
Could you help me scatter some more data?
Oh, poor girl.
Is something wrong?
Huh? Yeah. How much longer do you think Godwin's gonna No! She deserves to know! Huh? Why not? Huh? Varka and Godwin? Hey, Varka!
Shh! Watch closely. This Knight of Favonius is making the most...
Glory, it's me. I've returned from the expedition safe and sound. I haven't stopped thinking about you this whole time. Glory, I have to come clean. I never left Mondstadt in the first place.
Oh!
No, not at all.
I should just tell...
Well, it's not all that difficult. Besides, it's not like I'm entirely... Back then, who could have guessed? Naturally. I'll admit, truth is,
maybe I should just leave...
At the very least, he should be able... Running away? Darn it, Godwin! Stop right there!
Uh-oh!
Hey, Godwin. How can you even call yourself a knight? You were loud and proud when you first
Confessed my love? Grand Master, how...
Please, half the... Honorary knight. Tell this scaredy cat what decision a true knight would make. Too right it is. See? There's honor in either decision. And yet despite all that, you chose to skedaddle. Whether you choose to maintain Glory's illusion or come clean, as a knight, you should make a decision, follow it through, and bear the responsibility. What were you thinking when you confessed your love? Presumably something along the lines of, does she feel the same? Might she reject me? Truth is, you had no way to know, but you put yourself out there and told her all the same. Now, all you've got to do is muster up that very same courage. The courage to make a decision, whichever one it is.
I don't want to be like this. It's just, whenever I picture Glory's reaction, I lose the courage to make up my mind. Will she be angry or disappointed? Will she forgive me? If it ends up leaving her as conflicted as I am, maybe it would be kindest not to tell her at all. But if I don't tell her now, she'll find out someday anyhow, right? All these thoughts in my head, aren't they just excuses I'm making for myself?
Hey, what are you prattling on about now? You won't achieve anything thinking like this. Instead of getting lost in your own thoughts, how about you just lay it all out on the table? Come on, let's head to the Angel's Share. It's time to give you a refresher course in chivalry.
Can you really train chivalry in a tavern? Oh, looks like there's a long way to go before this situation gets resolved.